No, don't make your stomachs graveyards for animals is a famous hadith of Imam Ali ibn Abi Talib alayhi salam. And I think what Imam Ali was saying was, guys, you know what? Not too much meat. You know, I think if you look at our mosques, if we don't have meat,
if it's not on the menu that day.
Yeah, if it's not on the menu, especially in the Arab countries, if you look at the way they break their fast in the holy month of Ramadan, you really are amazed at the amount of meat that's there. What's even more amazing is how much of it is thrown away. And I think that there is a lot of us in our lives, if we don't have meat in a meal, we get disgruntled, we get unhappy. It's as if meat is fundamental to our lifestyle. And when you're looking, for example, at the Holy Prophet, peace be upon him, and his family, the Holy Prophet did notice that there were certain people who thought that if you don't eat meat, or you don't perfume yourselves, or you don't have sexual relations, then this was a sign of zuhd. This was a sign of asceticism or spirituality. One day, the Prophet, peace be upon his family, is discussing with his wife Aisha about, generally about the community. And Aisha was talking about the fact that she couldn't believe how Uthman bin Mad'un's wife, who used to be such a good-looking lady, had completely neglected herself. And so when she asked her, why have you neglected yourself? You used to be one of the most beautiful girls in the whole of Arabia, and now you just don't care about yourself anymore. And she's like, well, who do I have to look after myself for? My husband stops stops sexual relations now. He stops perfume, stops eating meat, because he thinks that this is a sign of al-muttaqeen. That if you're the type of person who doesn't eat meat or doesn't have sexual relations, then you're a muttaqi. And the Holy Prophet, peace be upon his family, interesting, the narration mentions how he leaves his house not in a state of happiness at all. It's a state of sadness that, why is my community thinking that by staying away from sex, or staying away from the eating of meat, or staying away from perfume or aftershave, then that means that you're going to be someone who's counted as religious. So when he tells Uthman bin Mad'un, he explains to him, he says to him, Uthman, I am of those who has sex, in terms of I am those who's married, I am of those who uses perfume, and I am of those who eats meat. So therefore, if a Muslim thinks when Imam Ali alayhi salam says, don't make your stomachs graveyards for animals, what he's trying to say to us is that be moderate in the way that you eat. So Imam Ali alayhi salam is not espousing that, oh, we all become vegetarians. Rather, he's saying that, you know what, maybe a bit more broccoli in the diet, maybe a bit more sweet potatoes in the diet, maybe the odd soup every once in a while. Maybe have, a variety, try and change it up with some fish, with some chicken, and try and think about making sure that you have a healthy balance in that diet. That will be something that will help you spiritually as well.